guys. All right. So we're in day like 5 or 6 of the cut. And you haven't seen any videos, and there's a reason for that. The reason is ever since, I don't know if you remember my last video on Wednesday when I did shoulders, I started saying that I wasn't feeling good. And boy, did I come down with some serious flu, cold, whatever it was, I don't know.
You were barely sick. You were barely coughing. Stop being a wuss.
Don't listen to her. You're such an idiot. You can clearly hear it in my voice. But no, seriously, I was like bedridden. Like, well, Thursday I went to work, but it was like I barely got through the day. And then Friday it hit the worst. And then probably yesterday too. Like, so like Friday and Saturday was like horrible. So there's been no training the past few days at all. And in fact, in terms of the diet, if I had to guess, I would say between Thursday and yesterday, I probably had like less than 500 calories a day. Like I just really wasn't really in the mood to eat anything for most of the time. So I guess you can say we did some like some fasting the past few days. One thing, the only thing that was on point was hydration, because I've been drinking like a crap ton of water with Dr. Berg electrolytes, so like just completely flushed my system. So I've drank a ridiculous amount of water every day, but my sleep is just complete crap. Zero training. This is, well, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, zero training. And the sleep was off, the eating was completely off. So we're off to a shaky start with the cut, but I'm feeling a lot better today, and I'm pretty confident that we're gonna hit arms today. So I think we're gonna train in a little while. I think my wife's going to work, or so she calls it work. Anyway, just kidding. Say hi. Anyway, I think we're gonna hit arms today. Hopefully I can hack through it. We'll do the best that we can, right? So it's just, the idea is just today, you know, I don't want to make myself feel worse, right? So being that I am feeling better, like I don't want to really push it, so I may go in there and just, you know, get a decent pump and then haul ass out and come home and rest. Because last thing I want,
doing is resting.
the last thing I want to do is, you know, make myself worse, and then like tomorrow I have to miss work, right? I just started the job. I don't want to do that. So, and then I have to miss more training and stuff. So, but I think I feel well enough to be able to go in and hit a little cardio and get an arm pump, and then hopefully by tomorrow, when it's leg day, we'll be back in business and ready to grind out and get back, like fully get back to this cutting process. So happy Sunday, everybody, and I will see you in the gym. And I don't have a microphone anymore. That shit broke, and I'm just tired of buying them, to be honest with you. So I think I'm just gonna record the video, and I'll record all my workouts like I normally do, but I'm probably just gonna do what's that called? Like just like add commentary in CapCut of what I'm doing. So, but yeah, we'll see you guys in the gym in a little while. Happy Sunday, guys. All right, I'm gonna do a little commentary here. Started with the cable pushdowns. You can see my arms kind of really shaking, and it's honestly like it's a really light weight. It's not anything heavy whatsoever. But I think just from being sick and bedridden the last few days, and really not eating anywhere near the amount of calories that I'm supposed to be eating, as well as like, you know, severe lack of sleep. My sleep is all over the place.
So I think just diving back into it today, it was a little rough. So you can see, I mean, I'm struggling with even, a lightweight here. And, and honestly, just barely getting, going to failure. Probably definitely could have gone heavier on that. And I definitely could have gone for more reps. This is a preset 80-pound easy curl bar. Got some nice reps. I mean, yeah, I try not to, I can do this when I'm doing commentary and watching the video, but, as you can notice, there's very little swing involved. Okay, so a lot of people, they lean forward and they go, first of all, they go, twice as heavy as what I got right there. And they're leaning and they're just kind of jerking themselves back to lift the weight up, which really does nothing. But you can see I couldn't even go to failure there. I was like literally like every set throughout this whole workout, just seriously out of breath, extremely winded. Got a second set of push downs here, and the same thing with with the form and the swinging. Now granted, I have my back supported on that pad. I don't always do them this way. Sometimes I don't have that pad behind me, but even when I don't have the pad behind me, there's a very little swing. I try to stay as completely, to keep my back and my torso completely motionless and just use all triceps while I'm hitting this exercise. You'll see a lot of guys, they'll throw the whole stack on and they're just kind of like throwing their whole body weight into the movement, which really takes it away from the triceps. Another set of curls here. Nothing fancy. Honestly, like, I'm looking at this. I really like my form. I mean, especially for being as sick as I was. I thought my form would be a little bit worse, but in my eyes, and if anybody disagrees, please feel free to comment. I'm definitely not a pro here, but I think my form is pretty good. So, all right. I wanted to switch it up a little bit here because I really just was not feeling the cable push downs 100%. So I went with these crossover extensions, whatever they're called. I'm so bad at names of exercises sometimes, except for like the super basic ones. But I think these are just like I think they're called something like a crossover tricep extension or something like that. But you understand exactly what it is. So I had to go a little bit heavier. Oh no, I'm sorry. I had to drop it. The cable was coming from too high up and it was throwing my form off. So there we go. You can see me nod my head. I'm like, yeah, there we go. So these felt pretty good. Normally I like to do these. There is a stack that's a lot closer together on the other side of the gym. Planet Fitness has them too. But somebody was on it today. So I couldn't jump over there because I like when they're a little bit closer together as opposed to like, really spread out like these ones are. You can see I'm completely dying here. Like the intensity, my normal intensity is not really there. I'm gonna pick up that easy bar again. I think I just stuck with the 80 throughout the whole thing. But yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the form is pretty good. I mean, like I said, very minimal swing, nice controlled up and down movement, squeeze at the top. Sometimes, towards the end of a set, it gets a little bit sloppy, but for the most part, it's pretty good. Yeah, I can't even like go to failure here. I'm like so winded. Okay, switch it up again. Just go with the traditional push down. This exercise right here probably felt the best for my triceps out of anything I did today. Now this machine, if you see on the right-hand side, there's this little gray bar that kind of sticks out. That really gets in the way. So I got to kind of position myself over to the left a little bit because otherwise the bar will hit that. I don't know why that bar is there. I mean, sometimes it comes in hand when I'm doing single arm push downs. I just hold on to it. But other than that, I wish it wasn't there. But this felt pretty good. Nice controlled movement, you know, controlling the negative. I'm not swinging and jerking it all over the place. I'm shaking my head. I'm like laughing. I can't. That was a rigorous workout, man, and not in the terms of intensity. That was it was just hard to get through it after, you know, being sick. So we did the best we could. You know what? At least we got the workout in. Yeah. So this is the actually the 6th set. I only did 6 and 6. 6 triceps, 6 biceps today. I mean, I got a pretty good pump, but you know, no, I think with arms normally I'm, you know, over 7 sets in most cases. Went a little more intense there. Nothing crazy. Yeah, that's me queuing it up. The triceps are done. Hopefully you can hear this okay. I'm dying. But I mean, we're getting a little bit of a workout in. I'd rather have a crappy arm workout than no arm workout at all. So 6 sets tries, 3 sets of biceps in so far. He wants you to do 3 sets here. Get the F out of here, man. I think I'm gonna have to skip cardio. There's no way I'm way too winded right now to do cardio. So just get this. Yeah. And he was right. We did skip cardio today. I figured cardio was just really going to be pushing my luck, you know. So I think tomorrow we should be good to jump back into some low impact cardio as usual. I believe there's only 100 pounds right here. So it's only 10 plates. It's nothing super crazy. A lot of times I'll go up to like 140, but again, I really was taking it easy today. But still, you know, I'm impressed with my form, like the controlled negatives and stuff. I think a lot of people miss the negative. You know, they jerk the weight up and then they just let it drop. And that can be said for just about any exercise, to be honest with you. Struggling to hit that failure mark, but here we are. I guess this is set number 5 for biceps. I'll get one more after this. You know, one of the funny things is that I noticed is from not eating hardly anything for the past 3 days, I seem to be more vascular. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You can see it in my arms. Yeah, this is the point of time in the workout where I was really just kind of starting to not even want to be there anymore because it was just too much. It was well, not too much, but it was borderline too much. But we got the workout in. And I think there's only 4 plates, so it was on 40 pounds here. At some point in time, I did drop it to 30, but I really struggled with this. I struggled. You can hear me. I'm just like completely out of breath. Way more than I normally would be. I just couldn't quite get to the point where I could go to failure on each set. Close. But normally you know, if you watch my videos, you know, I train a little more intense than this. But like I said, you know, at least we got to the gym today. Feel a little bit better about myself. I can't complain, right? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I dropped it down to 3 plates. So this is only 30 pounds. Just doing a little back and forth action here. A little back and forth. Never hurt anybody. But even these 3 plates, these were hard. You can see I could barely get 5 reps here. Or 4. I think I counted 4 there. All right. Nearing completion here. Still controlling it pretty good though. I mean, not bad for a sick guy. Oh, I dropped it again. I you know what I did? I dropped it down to 2 plates. So this is super lightweight here. I mean, gosh, your sister could do this. But here I am struggling like crazy with it. But the thing I'm more concerned about is I don't care about the weight. What I care about is the controlled movement, the squeezing of the bicep, the burn, the pump, the tension that I'm putting on the actual bicep. That's what I'm more concerned about. I could care less about how much weight it is. If it's making my arms sore and I'm fatiguing the muscle, I'm doing what I came there to do. So, yeah, I'm done, man. Stick a fork in me. Let's see. I think I did a little posing action here.
I'm smoked.
Yeah, you are smoked. I had to do a front double bi. Come on. Can't leave the gym on arm day without a front double bi. All right, we got the I got to talk loud because I'm forgetting that I don't have a freaking microphone. But we got the lift in. We trained. As you can see, I struggled through that workout, man. I'm not even gonna lie. That was a rough one, man. I was just like, I was so out of breath. Like, and a lot of it has to do with the cold, right? Like, today's the first day. Well, towards the end of last night, like I'd say, like maybe like early afternoon and into the evening, like the body ache started going away. And at that point, like I was able to stop like taking Advil every fucking 2 hours. So, I think anyway, I probably could have taken off today and got a better workout tomorrow, but I when you're not feeling good, especially when you're like, or for me at least, like whether it's like a stomach bug or in my case this time like some kind of nasty cold or flu, you get to the point where like you're laying in bed, you're watching TV, you're just like laying there because you don't want to do anything, and then I get tired of laying in bed, so I'm like, all right, I got to get up, and then as soon as I get up and like within 30 seconds, I'm like, I want to lay back down, and then I lay back down and I'm like, I want to get up because you can never get comfortable, right? So today I was like, let me try to at least like limit how much I lay in bed or like lay on the couch. Because, when I just like the last few days, I just feel like a lazy piece of shit, right? Especially if I'm not training. But anyway, the workout was decent. I think today we'll be able to get back on cue for this thing like bubbled. It won't sit flat. I think we'll be able to get back on point with eating and give you guys an idea of what like the majority of my meals look like. But there's a few, but I did wash my hands after the gym. There's a few baked potatoes, and I think this is ground lamb. So we got ground lamb in there. That's a half a pound with 2 medium. Well, actually, they're kind of smaller potatoes, but I try to go for more of a medium size. I would say
2 or 3 meals a day while on the cut, with the exception of me being sick lately, which I wasn't eating hardly anything. But like right now, after like I'm gonna heat this up, I'm gonna eat this, right? So I'll have my my potatoes, I'll have carbs, quick digesting carbs, and I'll have my protein. So we'll get back 100% on the eating today. Hydration's there. Hopefully, I can sleep tonight. But we're gonna get right back on with the eating. Just pick right back up where we left off before I got this nasty cold. But I got a few of these. I got a few of these prepped. So the cool thing is, like, I don't really, I don't meal prep. Like, well, I mean, I guess I kind of do, but I don't meal prep like a lot of people. Like some people, they make, like 20 different Tupperware things, and it's like each meal for the whole week. I don't do that. A lot of times, like I'll make a few of those just so I can like grab and go or take them to work. Sometimes I'll just make like 2 or 3 pounds of ground beef or ground turkey and just put it in a big Tupperware bowl that I can just scoop out throughout the week. But in this case, I got a few of those lined up. So we'll eat one now. It's 10 a.m. And then, probably another one like somewhere between 1 and 2. I'll probably figure something else out for dinner. I think I don't know. I'll figure it out. But we're back on. So let's see. Tuesday was day 1, right? So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So technically we're on day 6 of the cut. But we did have a pretty significant setback with being sick, at least with training. In terms of the diet and weight loss, I'm going to go and weigh myself. I don't know. I'm actually curious how much I weigh, believe it or not. It was 219 at the beginning, but I haven't eaten jack shit over the last few days. Like I tried forcing some food at one point, like some meatballs that we made. Dude, I couldn't eat. I just had no desire. So, I think I lost a significant amount of weight, believe it or not, because I just wasn't eating. I mean, I was eating just maybe a few hundred calories, but especially Friday and Saturday, like so Friday and yesterday, I'd be willing to bet I ate less than 500 calories each day. So it's borderline fasting, right? So you're not eating anything, you're going to lose weight. So, but we're back on, man. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to fill this puppy up because I have filtered water in my refrigerator. And then I run it through another Brita. So it's double filtered because I like to drink good water. The water in Florida sucks. Like you don't drink the tap water at all. Man. It's bad. So I'm surprised I even shower. Actually, I don't shower in it. We have my wife bought it. I would have never bought it. My wife did though. The filters that go in the shower, so we actually have some kind of. It's actually Dr. Berg recommended. So I like Dr. Berg. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the workout. Sorry for dragging ass through it, but at least we got it done. I feel a little bit better now. See you guys tomorrow for legs. Happy Sunday. If you ain't been to the gym yet, get your ass to the gym. And yeah, have a great rest of your weekend, everybody.